when on E3 we see a new Prince of Persia game. We think we get an open world, new mechanics and any other things. We could get a new weapons, enemies and a new character. But if not one decision. You see almost all what you can heard about Kindred Blades. It's just a imagine of some players. If say correctly, there is no open world, free switching between light and dark prince. This is just a myth, almost like all what people talk about Kindred Blades. But in this video we're trying to find out, where is real truth? When Kindred Blades was cancelled and Two Thrones released, after that all people thinking that we should get an open world in Kindred Blades. But let me refresh your memory, Ubisoft never making an open world in Kindred Blades. It's just a simply myth. Maybe we could get a world like in Warrior Within and it's have a sense because we should have in Kindred Blades two endings for Dark Prince and Light Prince. This is the most correctly answer for me, but if you have another opinion about it, you can write it in comments below video. And if we take some pictures from Kindred Blades, we didn't see an open world, we didn't see a Babylon roofs and any other things. I even have a real reasons why we don't get an open world. The first very important reason, just a PlayStation 2 memory. You see, for 2005 year, PlayStation 2 just couldn't read too much information. Just imagine how it's going to be. And even if Ubisoft make it for PlayStation 2, game just going to crash or even didn't launch. If you understand, this map just don't load fully. And we could get unloaded locations with visual bugs and other errors. Actually, even I don't have an idea about additional activities in Kindred Blades, but if in Kindred Blades we don't have any activities like rescue villagers or clearing the area from enemies, then open world just don't have any sense, because we even don't have nothing interesting to do. And if someone tell me about life upgrades or something else, guys, if we want to collect life upgrades, they could just add a world like in Warrior Within. If we compare the storyline of Two Thrones and Kindred Blades, we can see they're kind of different. I mean, if in Two Thrones, Kaelina died from stabbing dagger of time from Vizies, when in KB she sacrificed herself to save Prince because he lose his battle with sand monsters. The start of storyline the same like in Two Thrones, Prince arrived to Babylon and see a doomed Babylon, but with a lived Kaelina. But difference in Kindred Blades that Vizier even don't capture Babylon, he just don't arrive there. The only person who haunting for Prince and hate his just a Babylon villagers, and I tell you why. In Kindred Blades we have a Prince doppelganger which just framed the Prince and just kill the people, destroy their homes and anything else, and when original Prince arrived to Babylon, people just trying to kill him because they think this is a doppelganger Prince. Just imagine the face of Prince when people instead of welcoming him, try to kill him. Now let's talk about backtracking. If you still trust in open world Kindred Blades, then just imagine how much backtracking locations we could have, because in Two Thrones we're moving only forward and we can't back. In my opinion, this isn't a big problem, but the realizing that would be hard. If we take some materials from internet, we can find that map in Kindred Blades should be very big. Just imagine a big Babylon with the roofs and houses with markets and jails. No, I don't tell that large map in Kindred Blades is bad, but I thinking it's going to be better if they created a medium map, because it's Prince of Persia, not a Assassin's Creed. When I tell you about reasons why open world in Kindred Blades can't be created, now I want to tell you about very controversial myth. You maybe all heard that we can switching between light and dark prince, right? Right now I disprove that myth. You maybe know about switching between dark and light prince, right? Well, we can't switching when we want. The switching between light and dark prince can be like in Two Thrones. Now we're watching this E3 video. Well, what is that? A scripted transformation between light and dark prince? Actually, not really. Maybe we could have a choice, like set fire to something or just go forward for light prince. And this is theory have a sense because we see on the screen that wasn't a completely free transformation. It's just like in Two Thrones, but in Two Thrones we transform just without interactions with fire or something. When we ended with a princess switching, I want to speak with you about some screenshots from Kindred Blades and analyze them. In this screenshot we can see our prince, but in warrior within armor. What about armor, you ask? Maybe it's just a very early screenshots or just a Photoshop. And we can see on the picture a new archer enemy, and if we remember a Kindred Blades storyline, we can say is that could be a Babylon warrior. In this picture we can see a prince with a Kindred Blades costume and some enemies from Two Thrones. If we compare last picture and this picture, we can see this is more reminds us about Kindred Blades because it's more detailed screenshot. This picture reminds me a chariot race in Two Thrones, but chariot races also existed in Kindred Blades, so let's talk about it. In photo we see a more open Babylon, but there is question, did you see an open world here? Because I didn't see it. Guys who still trust in it, just accept fact, there is no open world in Kindred Blades. When we analyzed all pictures, now I can tell you more about some details. See, in Kindred Blades we also don't have a Farah, but someone says that Farah being in Kindred Blades. And this is very interesting question in which we never find a correct answer. Actually, we can call a Kindred Blades a almost completely myth, because almost 50% just imagine of fans, but from Kindred Blades we have a stealth mechanic, a dark prince Babylon streets and fighting between souls of dark and light prince. This is we can see in Two Thrones, but a little bit changed. When we finally analyze some facts and myths about Kindred Blades, you can give a question, is a Kindred Blades a different game? And my answer is yes. But let's don't forget about one interesting thing. In Two Thrones we also have a unique mechanics from Kindred Blades, and this is cool if you just know guys, some Russian and American society making a real Kindred Blades mod for Two Thrones. I want to give him a big respect for that. I leave a link to his video in description, maybe they videos interest you. But for today guys, I want to tell you thanks for watching my video. Love Prince of Persia and Mom. Have a nice day.